Hello YouTube, this is a SLMC7 Technics compact disc changer, and there was a problem with it. This belt over here that you see had just deteriorated and rotted and worn out right there. You have to replace it, and it's real easy. You can just buy these off of Amazon. Just look up SLMC7 belt. They're on there. I don't know, they're like $15. You get 2 of them. And anyway, you just want to replace this belt. So you just go in there, take a screwdriver, small screwdriver, and pop this belt off of there. There's another one, and there's another cap stand right there, another pulley there. I'll try and point it out with the screwdriver. Yeah, this one. So you can stick your screwdriver in there and pop the belt off there. And to get the new belt on, it's easy. You just put it on this pulley first. Stick the belt in there underneath this piece. And then once you get it on this one, you'll have to just mess with it a little bit and it'll go on. And then you just stretch it out and put it on this one. It's okay if it's a little twisted, it'll right itself when you power it on. But anyway, yeah, let's see it in action. Power it on here. Before I changed that belt, that whole carriage, CD changer carriage, wouldn't even move. The belt was just too worn out. So with the new belt on, it works perfectly. If the belt is worn out and you try and turn this on, you'll hear the pulleys try and spin, but the carriage won't move anywhere. And when you try to turn it off again, it won't shut off. It'll just display, it'll just keep flashing off there and not turn off. And that's just the error, that there's a problem with the belt there, because it needs to do a check when it turns on and off to know where the position of this is. But let me grab a CD. We'll put a CD in it. 1 second. Classic right here. So this is a cool system. I'm thinking of selling it, but it's just hard to get rid of. It's just so neat. It holds how many does it hold? I think it holds like 100, over 100. I'll pull this down and you can see here the selector for the different CDs. So you have this one here is cool. This is the single CD, so you can just put a CD in there and it'll only play that one. There's a button to actually just play this single disc here. But there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where you would put the CDs, and it's really a good design. I mean, here's 10, and then it shows you 11, 12, all the way up to 20. Let's keep going and see how many it has. 80, 90, 110. Plus the single one, I guess. So you could have 111 discs in here at one time. It's not bad. I've filled it up before, and it works great. This shows you the instructions on how to put the disc in. Make sure you have the label facing the right way or it won't play. Don't load it into a spot that already has a CD being played. And this is the eject button. This ejects the discs. So let's try and put Nevermind in. Let's put it in 110. Let's make this thing really work. So, disc is facing the right way here. There we go. It's back over here. Let's close it up. It's gonna detect the disc. So, let's shut it off. Turn it back on. And it's gonna detect that there's a disc in 110. So see, it shows it right there. That disc is detected. Never mind. So let's play it. And I think you just can hit play and it'll start playing that disc in 110. So there we go. It's a little hard to see it in there. There's the disc spinning inside of the mechanism. There we go. Let's stop it and watch it eject it. It's like a jukebox. It's really cool. Let's turn it off. You can see the CDs in there. Let's turn it on again. Let's watch it load the disc in. Cool. So that's lots of different features. You can assign CD text. You can label all the CDs in there. There's the button to play just the single disc. And let's try and, so it knows that there's no more discs in there besides that one. Play individual tracks. There's a random mode, instant track play here. I used to have a big Sony Mega CD disc changer. It held like 250, 300 CDs or something crazy like that. I ended up selling that, and I still kept this one around just because I thought it was so cool. I think I paid $30 for it at a Goodwill. But let's power it off. Turn it back on again. I think I can show you some of the CD text that I put in there, that I've labeled some of the discs. And I think you have to hit text mode. So it shows album and artist. Let's see. Search for discs. It's the ID scan button. Not sure what that does, but looks like it's actually scanning the disc or something. So let's eject it. Over there. Pop out, never mind. There we go. So I had these Rush CDs in there. I gotta put all of their whole discography in. I think that's all I had. I just had so many in here, and you can actually hook up. No, you can't hook up a keyboard to this one. You could hook a keyboard up, a PS2 keyboard up to this Sony disc changer that I had, and you could actually type the album labels in. But for this one, you have to actually enter them all manually with this keypad. It's fun. If you have hours to do it. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. SLMC7. The badge fell off at some point, but I think there's replacements on eBay. But anyway, take care and thanks for watching.